I want to thank you so much for your patience with me as I deal with this TikTok theft I've been telling you about. It's not going to last all the time, but for now, I've got to deal with it. And I have to put up text across my face and all the other stuff. But hey, the audio, the content is always going to be good. And once again, this will not last always. So hang with me through it. And thank you again for your patience. Welcome to another episode of the Adrienne Ross Show, where sports and culture connect. And before we get into the sports culture connection, let me give you an update on the situation with TikTok. As you know, I'm being impersonated. My work is being stolen. I have some legal things in the works now since my efforts to try to stop this person haven't worked, at least not fully. So let me show you what it looks like over there when I have to log out in order to see this person's page, which is really my work, because I'm blocked so that I can't see it. And anybody who's gone in and left a comment that said, "This is fake, guys. This is not Adrienne Ross." Well, this diabolical thief has blocked those people and also deleted their comments as well. This is willful. So let me tell you what they did. Let me tell you what the latest is. Once again, this is not me. You would think so. My logo, it says the Adrienne Ross Show. Then over here, Adrienne Ross Show, 33.7 thousand followers, probably making money off of me. It says WNBA News, Caitlyn Clark, Indiana Fever, follow me. Now, you can see this is all my work, just all my work. Never saying that it's not me, pretending it's me, and doing it on purpose, which is why I'm blocked, and which is why if somebody comes in, they get blocked. But you can use this button right here and you can report an impersonation. I encourage you to do that. Like I said, I got some legal things already in the works, but I'm trying to do my part on this end. So remember, I started putting, and you might be seeing it right now because I'm not sure how I'm going to edit it, but down at the bottom, I had put a note saying, if you're watching this on TikTok, it's not me. So what this person did now is take a still image of Caitlyn Clark to cover up those words. And over here as well to cover it up. Like I said, this is nasty work. The one where I had the words all the way up across my face, that video didn't make it. They didn't put that video up. So you might be watching this and that might be the way it is. Again, be patient with me, but this is not me. My account, I'm not logged in. Like I said, I can't see this if I'm logged in because I'm blocked by this diabolical person. Thief who's breaking the law in addition to TikTok rules, policies. Mine is called The Real Adrienne Ross Show, and I don't have any videos posted yet, but I did change my profile picture to this. And like I said, I got some things going on, but yeah, please go report this. This is just nasty. And just refusing to stop. Like I do something to get them to stop and then they just come back and circumvent. And I'm sure it's because these people right here are being taken to the bank and I can't even leave a comment because this person, like I said, is diabolical, but it's not going to end well for this person. This one is actually my page. I had a different picture here before today. I changed it to what my profile to try to combat the other thief, and mine is called Real Adrienne Ross Show. And you will notice that mine has 57 followers because I don't do anything on here. I only created this months ago, as it says here. I created this account because I'm the impersonator here on TikTok. Upload your first video. I've never put a video up here at all. So this one is me, and the other one is theft. So again, report, but don't leave a comment because you're going to be blocked. And also, thank you for your patience as this mess unfolds and you kind of got to look at words and things like that at different times. And I got to put it high enough so that it blocks what they want to do. But, you know, thieves generally find a way until the law comes and gets you. Anyway, let's get into the topic of this video. So it has been 5 days since the Indiana Fever took on the Chicago Sky, after which allegations came out. let's change that to noise on social media, came out that there were some monkey noises directed at Angel Reese. Then that was debunked, and then it became racial slurs and this whole thing. And we are aware of it and we are investigating and all that. Okay, well, that was 5 days ago. And now we should be able to hear what's going on with the investigation. We should be ready to wrap this thing up because Angel Reese is now on record as saying that this stuff is true, that she heard some things. So, as far as I'm concerned, she should be ready to talk, tell us exactly what she heard, when she heard it, what do we know, because this is dragging on. And as far as I know, according to Angel Reese, she has all the information we need, and she's in need of serious support, which, according to her, she's getting in abundance. So let's go over to I'm going to go over to where USA Today and take a listen at her press conference. I may stop along the way, so don't be frustrated. Okay. All right, here we go. So we can see here that Josh Friedman, he tweeted, Angel Reese took 3 questions about the WNBA opening an investigation into reported hate speech directed at her during the Sky Fever game Saturday. After that, a Sky media rep quickly responded, next question, when reporters asked follow-ups. Okay, as we listen to Angel, I want you to join with me in counting all the times we hear me and I from Angel. If you can count that high, if you can keep up.
Yeah, obviously there's no place in this league for that. I think the WNBA and our team and our organization has done a great job supporting me. I've had communication from everyone, from so many people across this league, and being able to support me and going through this whole process. Obviously, it could happen to me, it could happen to anyone, and I think they've done a great job supporting us in this.
How did it affect you Saturday, trying to do your job, trying to play, and having this going on simultaneously?
Yeah, obviously it's tough, but I think I have a great support system. I'm loved by so many people, and obviously in the moment it's hard to hear, but my support system is great. God has protected me in so many different ways. I've gone through so many different things in the past couple of years of my life, but I think just having this support and this love and being a part of an organization that really supports me and loves me is something that I couldn't imagine not being a part of.
What do you think the league's response just coming out right away?
Listen. I had to pause there because I was losing count. Okay, I was losing count with the eyes and the knees. I left off at 11, I think.
They understand that this is the priority. Obviously, there's no place for this, and they preach. I think 2 days before they put out no hate, no speech. And obviously, the women in this league, they know that, and know there's no space for that. And I believe that every player in this league deserves to be treated with respect and want to come to work and just have fun and have a great environment to work at. So I think they've done a great job putting that out, and we're obviously just going to respond as they need to.
So people were saying, where's the evidence? Did anybody really hear something other than some dolphin sound that people tried to make into monkey sounds? Did anybody hear anything? And people were like, there's no evidence. We haven't heard anything until we see what Angel Reese just told us, that it's a fact, that she heard it. Everybody has come out and supported her because there's no space, there's no place, there's no anything for hate. And so, super supportive and all that for me and for I and for me and for I and all of this. I want you to notice that she said, obviously it was tough to hear at the time. Now, some people, at least one person I heard, read that as it was tough to hear. Like when Caitlyn Clark said, I didn't hear anything. It's loud in there. It's not what she was saying. He asked, how did this affect you trying to play? Oh, how did it affect you trying to play basketball throughout this? And she said, well, obviously it's tough to hear at the time. It's tough to deal with. So she's telling us that she heard racial epithets or whatever hurled at her. She's telling us that she heard it and she managed to play through it because it was so hard for me and I and me and I and me and I. And then at the end, well, everybody in the league should be supported. Y'all don't want support. Y'all want to create a narrative. So if she really did hear something, I want to know, what did you hear? Where did it come from? Because Your coach, he obviously didn't hear nothing, along with nobody else apparently, because we would have known by now. Let's listen to what Tyler Marsh, her coach, actually said. Correlation on X.
Yeah, I think we agree. I think we're in compliance with them, with the league, and obviously there's no room or space in our game for hate. So we're complying with everything that's going on.
Coach, when did you become aware that there was hate speech that happened?
I think.
Okay, they got to pause here because the question was, Coach, when did you become aware that there was hate speech that happened? Immediately, his eyes kind of dart. He doesn't look comfortable at all. Okay, so he knows. He knows. When did you become aware? Stated as if it's fact. And he immediately kind of looks and then and then we're going to hear what he has to say about that.
When did you become aware that there was hate speech that happened?
I think when everyone else did. I think that it's
when everyone else did, it's when everyone else did, everyone else didn't. Apparently, what he's saying is that I didn't hear anything myself. I heard about the allegations when everybody else heard.
I think that it's something that we heard about, and so again, we're just forthcoming with anything that the league is able to do investigation-wise.
And just a quick follow-up on it, just because you coached in Indiana, did you ever have any issues with that while you were coaching there?
I think my focus was always on the team and on the organization.
My focus was always on the team means no. I never had a problem with it, but I got to kind of stick to the script here, okay?
And doing my job as best as I could. And so, that's kind of.
Were you hearing this throughout the game or just at that moment?
Oh, I was concentrated on our team and
nervous or that moment. What moment? He didn't have a moment. He already told us he didn't hear anything. He heard when everybody else heard. Whenever that is, I'm not sure that I didn't read that far down in the script yet. So I kind of got I'm focused.
And what we were doing game plan wise against Indiana.
You guys know what's up here. And it's a shame. It's an absolute shame. 5 days in, I don't know what you're doing. You got Angel Reese on record as saying she heard stuff and there's no place for it. And you heard Tyler Marsh say, I heard when everybody else heard, which means I heard absolutely nothing. But, I was really focused on the game. Apparently, everybody was except for Angel and the fans on Twitter who couldn't have heard anything. Anyway, this is just ridiculous, right? This is what I want. I want to know. I want journalists, like real journalists, to, when I say real, I mean people who know how to do their job well. I don't mean people who have a press pass. I want real journalists to say to somebody, like Caitlyn Clark was asked about it, and she said, I didn't hear anything, but that doesn't mean it wasn't just because I didn't hear it. You hear other people, there's no place, you had Chicago Sky say something, you had Indiana Fever say something, you had Breonna Turner say something, Caitlyn Clark said something when asked. I want to, journalists, I want you to say this. Hey, just a yes or no question. That's all you have to say. I just want a yes or no answer. That's it. That's all I have time for is a yes or no answer. Did you hear anything racial during the game? That just one word. Yes or no? Not I know, but I may not have heard it because I was actually busy. And did you hear anything racist during the game? Yes or no? Where's Judge Judy when you need her? I'm sure she'd say, didn't ask for all that. Interesting, isn't it? I'm smiling, but really, it's not really that funny. So, but Angel Reese is on record. She's saying this is not just a rumor. This is a fact. This is not just people on social media. Angel Reese herself has heard it. And her coach, well, he ain't hear nothing until everybody else heard it. And, yeah. This is the Adrienne Ross Show, where sports and culture connect. I'll catch you next time, God willing. God bless you abundantly.